Hey guys, so we're just starting our first day on this new project at West End here in Brisbane. Come with me, I'll take you through what we're going to do on this great little job. This one's been on the cards for probably a bit over 2 years now, and it's been through about 5 or 6 revisions of drawings and planning and stuff. So the client originally wanted a huge job done here. It's an old cottage. So they weren't sure what they wanted to do, restore it or extend it or whatever. So some of the original sets of or ideas were to completely pull up all this old driveway. It's very unusual in this area to have side access and a decent sized garage at the back. So there's options about doing new driveways, big new garage at the back, big rear extension deck, all sorts of things. And then it was changed to just in the front yard here, blocking off the side access, putting a carport out the front. And yeah, it was a bit of an unusual one. They weren't really sure on their needs and how far they wanted to go and exactly what they wanted to do. So we've been over and over and over this one. Like I said, there's been about 5 or 6 revisions on the drawings. And again, this is why it's really, really important for builders to be getting paid as a consultant. So we got paid several times. I think we did 2, or actually 3 revisions of our paid as a consultant process on this project. So we got paid multiple times because each time the drawings changed, the ideas changed. We had to do the full process again, reprice it again, brand new scope of work. So we actually put our signs up on this project last September, and then for a couple of reasons, we had a few hold-ups with, I guess the final, right at the very end, like actually the week we were supposed to start on site, the client had another change of heart, and anyway, we did another full revision of the drawings, which we also did a full paid as a consultant process again on. Anyway, we've been right through that, and they've actually ended up with now, these clients are an elderly couple, and I think they now have ended up with the best result for them in their lifestyle, in their time in their life. So we're now actually only doing a full internal refurb, new roof, and we're basically tidying this house up to bring it back to an original late sort of 1800s, early 1900s cottage. So it's actually a really exciting job for us. We really like working with the old timbers and the old processes. So yeah, but that's a little bit about how, for people that are wanting to build or renovate, especially on these older type homes, it can be a really, really long process to get through all your planning, your design, and actually come up with something that suits your needs, your lifestyle, your budget. And that's why it's so important to get a builder on board, pay them as a consultant, and then you can run through all the ideas, the budgets, the processes, until you get to a point where you're happy and you're comfortable and it's all worked out. Everybody knows what they're getting. So these clients know exactly what they're getting now. We know what we're doing. And when I take you inside, I'll show you, we've done a lot of homework on this house. So very first day on site today, the boys have come through this morning. We've got all of our site signage up for the COVID-19, make sure the site's protected and we're looking after everyone. You come through in here, the boys are starting to get into the demo, but during the paid as a consultant process on this job, I've actually visited this house probably close to 14 or 15 times over the last sort of 12, 18 months. As the design come through, we kept coming here and looking at things, testing things. So we found all the asbestos. The house has had been filled in underneath very badly. There's a lot of bad rock work and dodgy asbestos. But we've also we took a lot of seating off the walls, and we cut a lot of holes in ceiling. So we exposed all the structure. We know what we're playing with now so that we could price the new work accurately. But more so in the old house there, it's a bit noisy in there, so I'll stay out here. By stripping all the wall linings off, so we've stripped multiple patches in each room, that was what made the actual final decision. So when we put our signs up, we went to contract and we were supposed to start this job last September. It was a far bigger job and we're going to really modernise it. We're going to sheet it all with plasterboard, completely reconfigure it. And then through that process, with us coming to site and doing some investigation, checking the structure, we exposed the original VJ, and then we started looking into the actual age of the house. And ultimately, that was what actually made the client's final decision to go with the way they're going, because we exposed all this unbelievable. I'll just give you another quick look. So we didn't realise the history of the house, so it's all lined with this old beautiful VJ wall linings. And I'll just show you in here that they'd actually created all these false cavities and tried to, I don't know, make the house a bit more modern and then line it all with masonite. But the house is actually a beautiful old house, and this thing is going to come up unreal. So we're going to strip everything back to its original state, and basically this job is a full restoration. We're putting in a new powder room, bathroom, a tiny little deck sort of landing area on the back. We've got an amazing kitchen from a past project. We did a huge, beautiful new kitchen for a past client, and their existing kitchen was fantastic. So we actually thought it'd suit this job, so we organised these clients to go and see it. They bought it, so they picked it up for an amazing price. So we're going to rework that kitchen into this project. But yeah, we're going to restore this place. We're going to expose all the old VJ, we're going to dress it up, tidy it up, and bring it back to its former glory, but also add a few little mod cons, air conditioning, insulation, and make this house sort of meet today's standards. All the old windows, like behind me here, we're pulling all the windows out, we're re-puttying all the glass, we're putting all new furniture, stays, hinges, everything on them, and we're going to plane them up, tidy them up so they close better, put some seals on them. So guys, this is a fantastic project. I'll keep you updated on this one. But yeah, a bit unusual for us. We're not just going crazy and modernising it and ruining it. This one, well, not ruining it, but most people just want to modernise everything, whereas we're so excited about this one to be bringing this original cottage back to its former glory. So yeah, remember what that looks like through there, because in the coming month or two, we're going to transform this house to an original old West End cottage. I can't wait. Cheers, guys.